Yo, Melly Mel, what's up? From BX to you later, fam. It's your man. What's up? This is for the gangsters. Shout out to the gangsters. Postman posted with them gangsters. My homies be on gang time. All my homies throwing gang signs. I keep it real, I cannot fake mines. This is for the gangsters. Shout out to the gangsters. Postman posted with them gangsters. My homies be on gang time.
Yeah, rough and tough and all that stuff. Make sure, man, before you do anything, before you brush your teeth, before you think, before you smell, before you do anything, make sure you tap into the Hood Postman. Because if you ain't vibing high, you living a lie. For real. Hood Postman, greatest content, best content out there. And I stand on that. Vegas Rebel, Big D. Rest in peace, Big Mouse.
Go ahead and lock the door.
Lock it up.
So when you said you was locked up,
Yeah.
and then
Yeah, I got
your homeboys.
Yeah, I got when I was at NSP, I was doing too much, and they basically turned their knives and said they got it from me, and got me shipped to Ely. You know what I mean? Got me shipped to Ely for like 5 years.
Where's Ely?
Ely is the new max. It's Ely State Prison up in Ely. It's the coldest part of Nevada. They use dynamite to actually blow a hole in the mountain. And it's like when you go there, you go between two mountains and then it sit high like up on a hill. It's just in Ely, Nevada. That's what the was. As a matter of fact, Blair, 6'0", Kev Mac homeboy, Kim, a guy by the name of Jewel from Rolling 40s, Big Dan from Kingwood Family, formed a California gang called Golden Circle. And we went to war with them, with Golden Circle. You know what I mean? And I got stabbed in the eye. I got stabbed in the eye from a guy from Pomona, from Southside Village. You know what I mean? I've been stabbed in the eye. I was pronounced dead. I got stabbed in the head, 95 by the north. You know what I mean? The Crips. So I've been blasted up. But my thing is this right here. You know, when I got put in that hole from what they did to me in NSP, I really sat back, man, and I had to go through a lot of changes. I had to accept the fact that I wasn't the big bad wolf like that, man, and that no matter what I thought or believed, every day I had to stand up for count. I had to bend over and cough just to get on a bus. Some of the most humiliating things that you can think of, and I was supposed to be this tough, buff guy that didn't bar nothing. But when them white folks told me to get up against the wall, I got up against the wall, just like everybody else.
So you got unholy on the back of your head. Yeah. You became the devil. You became an ultimate devil worshiper. Yeah, how did you find love again? Because somewhere down the line you had to find the passion to want to love, to want to understand, to want to go in a different direction versus the one you was going. What did that happen? Oh well, you know, it's for me. I read multiple books, and you know, when I was following Anton LaVey, there was a certain period of my life. But my education continued. I read over 1,000 books in prison, you know, and I went legally blind from reading books. I read 1,000 books, and I got to know myself, you know. I got the chance to separate myself from the game, detach myself, and look at myself, and I had to forgive myself. And that was the hardest thing to do, was to go to war with myself. No matter who I hated on the yard or how many people killed my homeboys, and the animosity I had toward the skinheads or the Serenos or whoever, the person I hated the most and I never would accept it was me. I hated the fact that, you know, I was in prison. I hated the fact that I wasn't able to stand on my own like my daddy did. My daddy, they used to come get my daddy, you know. But me, I was running into stuff that I didn't have to. I wanted to be my own man, but I hated myself because deep inside I didn't think I was anything. You know, and I can get deeper, but my mama's situation and me, that's between me and her. I'm not going to put that out there, but I was scarred as a kid real bad because of the person I was. But the way I found healing is I forgave myself. And, you know, when I forgave myself, I allowed empathy to have its place. I allowed compassion to enter into me. I allowed myself to cry. I allowed myself to say, damn, I fell to my knees. I gave up. I gave myself to the universe. And I said, yo. And something rolled me up and said, I got you. When you say something, do you have a name for something?
It's called inspiration.
Okay.
Something inspired me. I had this feeling like, man, you on the right track, just keep moving. And I did that. And I went to college. That was unheralded. I went to college, studied sociology, I did that. And I did it blind.
You said you legally blind. What is that? What is your eyesight?
That means I have no light reception in this eye. I got stabbed. I was pronounced dead in that war with the little circle. I got stabbed in the head. I had an eye disease called keratoconus my whole life, which means it's a deformation of your corneas. My corneas were not normal. They were shaped like the tip of bullets, you know. And I was gonna have to get them removed. And I eventually did. I had a cornea transplant. And transplants only last like 15 years. And I had one in 1996. So they basically told me, and what you have, you know, like one, you know, really good eye, they don't want to operate on you because if they mess up, it's over. So it's going to be hard to find an ophthalmologist willing to take that risk. Because if my tissue don't accept the donor's tissue, I'm through.
You won't be able to see it all.
I don't need eyes. I look at life with insight. I'm through with eyes. All I need is ears and my mind.
Can you drive?
Drive what?
Car.
Man, I'm trying to elevate. I'm trying to levitate. I don't need no car.
There you go.
I'm trying to do what my ancestors did. I'm trying to fly with the wind.
There you go.
I'm trying to be a real X-Man.
Right.
I'm on a whole nother level, but no, I don't drive. I got a goddess right there. That's my Sheba.
Sheba?
That's my Makita. Right.
So you mentioned Wakanda earlier.
Yeah, I'm Baku with a Jabata. You can't tell?
I see you.
Yeah, Baku. Yeah. And I destroy colonizers. Believe that. With this though.
Right.
The same thing they tried to destroy me with. I turned it around because white people, they say they got to, and I'm not being racist, but it's an old saying. If you want to hide something from a black man, you put it in a book.
Put it in the book.
But they damn sure ain't gonna read it.
So how many years you spend behind the wall? 20.
I went to prison when I was 17. I ain't get out till I was 37.
Wow.
Yeah.
So what was it like when you came home at 37? Things had changed. Everything was different.
Was dead and gone. They tore my neighborhood down. You know.
They tore the Gershons down.
They had to uproot that. They say they found poison in the soil. You know, but I guarantee you, if you test the soil of every project, you're gonna find the same thing because if you look at the term project, it means experiment. You know what I mean? That's what projects mean. We looked at Philadelphia and Chicago where they stacked on top of each other. Those are called experiments, man. We've been put in boxes and been like what B.F. Skinner, the behaviors, studied like lab rats. You know what I'm saying? And it's called problem, reaction, solution. We create a problem, we get a reaction, we find a solution.
So now you're clearly that you intellectually respond versus emotionally reacting.
Got to. You know, and that's where they lost power, man.
Yes.
That's where they lost power, you know. And
Robert Greene.
Oh yeah, where they lost power, 33 Strategies of War, Art of Seduction, Mastery.
You read them all?
Oh, studied them relentlessly. You know, Sun Tzu, Sheikh Ida.
You mentioned earlier you would like to debate Charlatan White. You know I call him Charlatan White.
Yeah, I would like to debate Sambo, you know, man. And first of all, boy, you look like a shaved bird. Oh, I don't even want to talk to him unless we face to face. Let's sit
there
down.
You go. There you go.
Let's sit down and you bring your actual factuals and I'll bring mine. I don't even know you. So we just go bring ideas like our ancestors did. They debated each other. W.E.B. Du Bois debated Marcus Garvey. Booker T. Washington debated Frederick Douglass. They debated each other. Some had ideas. We might not all agree, but that don't mean I'm wrong. That don't mean you wrong. It's about ideas.
Two things can be true.
Exactly. Apples and oranges.
So what can you give to the kids going out?
I can paint a picture.
Paint it.
And okay. For all you youth about that think living this destructive lifestyle is glamorous and cool, I understand why. It's because the drugs, the lean, and then the music. You come into this world and they make you feel emboldened. You got this sense of superiority when you feeling all what you know. But and then you commit a heinous act, and then you sober up, and then you realize everything you felt was just an illusion, just like the term homie. See, you realize that people that say they'll ride and die for you, you kill somebody, and you really need to change clothes over their house. Watch how fast they close the door in your face. Watch how fast they change their number. And when you go to prison, watch who send you money. Remember that. When you in prison, you in the tomb. Prison is a form of mental death. It's the next step to being physically dead.
It's a death style, not a lifestyle.
You got that right. And for you youngsters, I know y'all don't go by what you hear. You go by what you see. So I believe if more people like me can come out here, you see I got horns on my head and all that, man. It's all on me. I got stars on my shoulder.
You and the devil ain't partners no more?
No, he mad at me. That's why he was over there with his minions trying to not let me speak. He been after me ever since I left.
Well, I have a saying, Demon.
What's that?
You don't know God until you meet the devil.
Yes, sir. And I met him too, and I realized I was more intelligent than him.
There you go. With that being said, can we lock the door?
Yeah, let's lock him out, man.
Well, go ahead and lock the door.
Hey, check this out, man. Y'all tap into the Hood Post, man. Shout out to Kev Mack. Shout out to my beautiful lady. Shout out to your moderator, Marlena. Shout out to all your other moderators. Shout out to everybody in Compton, everybody everywhere. Man, much love. Please have Slick on there, Mo, man. That brother there, that SA brother there, we fucks with you, Slick. Much love, man. You keep us laughing out here, man.
Appreciate it.
No white people coming. At one point, no white people coming to Harvey Gertz. We better not be white to come up over there. You know what I mean? We was beating up everything white, you know, because it was real racial out here. As a matter of fact, my girl's grandma, the great Ruby Duncan, she got the WIC program started out here. She's the one that shut down the strip. Now, you want to talk about power? You want to talk about marching? You got a woman out here that had the audacity to go out to Caesar's Palace on the strip. She shut it down when the mob had control of it to get these women out here welfare in the WIC program and stuff for their babies out here. The great Ruby Duncan did that. That's the Vegas version of Fannie Lou Hampton.
Man, that's awesome.
Yeah, we got heroes out here too. You know, people think Vegas is all about casinos and
Yo, Melly Man, what's up? From BX to you later, fam. It's your man, Wizzo. This is for the gangsters. Shout out to the gangsters. Postman posted with them gangsters. My homies be on gang time. All my homies throwing gang signs. I keep it real, I cannot fake mines. This is for the gangsters. Shout out to the gangsters. Postman posted with them gangsters. My homies be on gang time. All my homies throwing gang signs. I keep it real, I cannot fake mines. You know the vibe. If you gon' tell a gangster story, need to let a gangster tell it. And for the record, a gangster ain't never telling. A gangster gon' keep his mouth closed and die felon. 10 toes down, lace up your chucks and grab your weapon. I'm reppin' for my section. My mom big steppin'. Hype gang if he visit the turf and he ain't check in. He ain't gang, he just riding the wave. Another cow about to find him a grave. It's 10 again. This is for the gangsters. Shout out to the gangsters. Postman posted with them gangsters. My homies be on gang time. All my homies throwing gang signs. I keep it real, I cannot fake mines. This is for the gangsters. Shout out to the gangsters. Postman posted with them gangsters. My homies be on gang time. All my homies throwing gang signs. I keep it real, I cannot fake mines. You know the vibes.